Hey people! So I just want to make a video because I've been getting hate on my Instagram and that's pretty much it, honestly. I don't know if it's like the most toxic app out there, but I used to think it was TikTok when I had my first TikTok, but now I have a second TikTok and it's doing really good. So I don't know what's going on there because I don't know, I get first of all my male followers, all my followers are male on there and they're all black. You know, they're all black. And I'm very happy with that. I'm very happy to be part of the black community and the brown people community. But I just gotta say, on Instagram, I've been getting a lot of hate, literally only hate. And it's because I buy Shein mostly. But I also got a comment today that was weird. It said, "You are quite large." I'm not even that big. I'm not even over 200 pounds. So, first of all, who goes around talking to people like that? Because you are quite large, is that how you talk to people? Because nobody likes you. Nobody likes someone. You already know that. That's why you go around acting like that, because nobody likes you. And, first of all, you are quite large. Is that what you're gonna say to me? I'm not that fucking large. What about a fucking 300-pound woman? You gonna say that to her too? Probably. And that's weird. I don't understand. Who cares? Who cares if somebody's overweight? I don't. That's like saying, "Oh, your hair is black," or "Oh, you have brown skin." "Oh, the sky is blue." You sound fucking retarded. "The sky is blue." That's literally what you sound like. Okay. I don't know. That's a weird comment. I just don't get it. I don't understand people like that. I don't understand people that like to spread hate. I don't like that. But I do. This is my human reaction to it. And I feel like one thing I also don't understand is when I get hate and I hate on them back and then they go, "Oh, you can't handle the heat." Or all of a sudden people start attacking me because they think I'm the bad guy now, even though somebody came to me and insulted me first. And all of a sudden, people are grouping up against me because I'm the bad guy, even though I was insulted first. Does anybody else experience this on Instagram? Is this just like a catty girl world on Instagram or what? Because I've had people say all kinds of stuff to me that I would never say to anybody. But maybe it's just because my personality's better too. You know? I got a good personality. I don't go around saying that kind of stuff to people. These people have awful, ugly personalities. It really honestly makes me feel good. It makes me feel good that I'm not like you. It makes me feel good that I don't treat people like that because I'm not a fucking cunt. And honestly, I'm very proud of myself. And I also get comments, sorry, telling me that people will go to my page after I say I buy Shein. Because I'm trying to attract people that also buy Shein, which I have. And they'll come to my page and tell me that my outfits look cheap. Just because I said I bought them on Shein. So, first of all, I've had people comment that on my outfits that weren't Shein, that I got from Goodwill. And in my head, I'm like, so let me just let me just sit here for a second because let me get this straight. You sat there, went on my profile after you saw that I bought Shein, clicked on my outfit, and commented it looks cheap even though it wasn't Shein. Just because I said I bought Shein. Just because I buy Shein doesn't mean I buy every single thing from Shein. First of all. Second of all, that comment just made me kind of laugh because it's like you're literally giving it away that you think Shein is just like any other clothing. Because it's literally just regular clothing. It doesn't look cheap, it's just clothes. What? Plus, it wasn't even Shein. It's so stupid. I don't know. I was wearing a Tim Burton shirt. First of all, who cares? And it's a good quality Tim Burton shirt. Something you'd find at the mall. I found it at Goodwill. And this girl's like, you look so cheap. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, is that, you came to my profile to belittle me because you're jealous. And that's literally what it is. Because these people are jealous to the point where they just attack you and get so mad. And I know you're mad. Anger and jealousy go hand in hand. Anger and hateful comments go hand in hand. So, I don't know what to tell you. When you attack people in your head, that's how you feel about yourself. Because it's a repeating cycle of thoughts. You don't just automatically think that about yourself and go, I'm the best, even though I belittle everybody and don't feel good about myself after saying that because I'm a fucking bitch. Yeah, you are. And guess what? I'm not. And I'm beautiful, which makes me feel even better. Because I have a good personality, I'm talented, I'm fashionable, and I have a fucking brain and emotions like empathy that come with it. And I'm not brainwashed from being on the internet for so long where it just becomes a fucking issue. I don't know. People are weird. If you're a cute girl in this world, people are weird. They really are, especially women. They really want to attack you to try and make themselves feel better. But in turn, it really doesn't make them feel better. It just makes them feel like they probably hate themselves. Because, I mean, first of all, when I was 14 years old, I remember one time I felt really bad about myself at this point in time. And I did feel ugly. And I called this girl on YouTube ugly. In all caps. Did I mean it? No. I didn't. I didn't mean what I said. But I was so annoyed by her for some reason that I just got so mad. And I think at that point in time, it was because she was confident in herself and I wasn't. And that's how I feel about people because, but I was 14. I wasn't an adult. This was an adult. And if you're an adult doing that, it's really weird. Like, it's really strange. And I genuinely mean that. Like, it's really strange. And I really think that you need to grow up, get some self-esteem, work on your personality, because that's an issue. If you treat people like that online, you have many issues internally with your personality that I'm not even experiencing. That maybe your boyfriend's experiencing, your friends are experiencing, or friends, maybe you don't have any. And I just really think that people need to grow up. People need to grow up and stop being jealous. What's there to be jealous of? When, first of all, I gotta say this because I think every woman is beautiful. And I really mean that. Like, I really think every woman is beautiful, and I think every man is handsome in their own little way. Now, when I say in their own little way, I don't mean like they're gorgeous and I want to jump them, but I do see beauty in these people with the love in my heart and having positive thoughts. And when you look at people with hate and have hateful, negative thoughts, it's a cycle. It's a cycle that will continue forever unless you stop it. And I used to be like that. I used to not find anybody attractive. But that's when I had negative thoughts about myself and when I was really jealous of people because they were talking to other people so much. I remember there was this girl I was jealous of when I was like 19, and she was this petite blonde girl, and I was just like really jealous because she was like so talkative. And I didn't understand why she was so confident. And I was like, how can you be so confident? I'm like, I just didn't understand confidence at that point in time. And then as I got older, I started to realize that confidence comes from not giving a fuck what other people think about you. And not only that, it's a learned experience. It's very uh, I don't know, it's a very emotional thing where you just kind of, you know, learn to love yourself in every way. In order to learn to love other people, you must first love yourself. That's the number one thing that I've learned, is because the more positive thoughts you have throughout the day, the better. Because I never pick at myself. Not once in the fucking day will I ever pick at myself. I will never look in the mirror and think, oh my god, I'm so ugly because I got a pimple. I mean, I might notice the pimple and go, oh my god, a pimple. But I'm not going to pick at myself and go, oh, I'm so ugly with my pimple. No. I never do that. And if I have a fat body, I literally look in the mirror naked and I'm proud of myself. And, you know, when that guy or girl on YouTube or on Instagram that says you are quite large, that's just bizarre behavior to go around trying to hurt people's feelings. Like, what are you doing? Like, trying to hurt people's feelings is a very strange concept. I think these people have very low self-esteem. I think that they're very unhappy because, first of all, happy people don't try to hurt other people. Because happy people want to bring people to their frequency. So here's my theory on the internet. So thoughts are a frequency, right? So when we are writing them down, we are visually seeing what frequency these people are at. So when they write you a comment, you're seeing their frequency. And if their frequency is belittling you, it's because they're jealous. If their frequency is belittling you and they're male, it's because they're unhappy in their relationship. They're upset they can't have you. They feel upset about how their girlfriend treats them, so now they hate women. There's all kinds of things. People have issues in their lives, and the more you post online, the more you'll start to experience these people that you would never ever meet otherwise. Because you come face to face with frequency. And it's very weird. It's a weird experience to see people as frequencies, but that's how I do it. And, like, they'll literally, like, try to hurt your feelings. And it's weird. Because I'm a beautiful girl. Like, I don't belittle myself. I don't, worry about my weight. I'm fine. I'm happy, And when people see someone that's happy with themselves, they just get real mad because they're not happy with themselves and they don't understand it. And I've learned this from personal experiences. And I can tell you that people are going to say whatever they want. And whatever they want to say shows you who they are inside. So you should be thanking them. Because if this person were to court you, you would rather know what they were like beforehand. Because, like, first of all, imagine you're trying to meet your soulmate. You would want someone who treats you good, right? I think anybody does. Anybody who is undesirable acts like that. Is because they're undesirable. Their personality is undesirable. The way they act is undesirable. And they know it. they have many issues in their lives. They don't have friends. They're just an undesirable person to be around. And it's just very strange. Now, I have a lot of love in my heart for everybody. And when people act like that online, I don't get it. Because I would never think that. I would never say it. So, throughout the day, don't get me wrong, I will have negative thoughts about people, but never would I wish to share them with them to hurt their feelings. That's so rude, hurtful, and disrespectful. To try and hurt somebody's feelings? Why would you do that? That's an act of evil. Trying to hurt somebody's feelings is an act of evil. And I genuinely mean this when I say these negative people are negative spiritual entities, and you could call them demons if you want to. I can. Now, I'm not saying that they're not human, but I'm saying that, demons are humans, or angels are humans. You could pick one or the other, or you could be neutral, whatever. And that's how I see it. And I think we're all living in a spiritual world, and I feel like we're all gods of our own universe. And I just genuinely think that those people have many, many issues. And you know what? We're all working on ourselves. Everybody's got issues in their lives. Everybody's got stuff to worry about. But I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me to try and go and belittle people. So I feel like in order to do that, you'd have to be, getting bullied, or, you'd have to be getting treated like that by your significant other, by this, that, and this and that. And genuinely, I think it is an act of projection because, like I said, I was like that when I was younger. And I just gotta say, that's not cool. That's not okay to act like that. I don't know if you had a parent growing up, but they're supposed to teach you, treat others how you want to be treated. So, if you see me become a bitch, well, it's because you treated me like the same way. And then you get mad at me. It's like, I don't know what you expected. You wanted some flowers for calling me a fat bitch? I don't know. But that's not how it works. If you call someone ugly, they have every right to insult you, belittle you back. They do. And, being online is really weird because you get a lot of these perspectives, and not all of them are positive, which is weird to me because mine is always a positively charged perspective. So when I see and hear these comments of these people going, oh, this and that and this and that, and it's all negative, I just don't understand that. I don't know. I can't just talk to the people like that unprovoked. And even when I do it to people that deserve it, I feel bad because they are clearly going through something. And, there's this one time I was having a fucking Instagram quote-unquote argument, I guess. She was the arguer and I was just talking. And she was telling me, oh, you're so fat, you got a weird gap in your teeth, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, what's your issue? You want to go online to belittle people because you're insecure? Because you don't have friends? Because you're unlikable? That's what I'm getting out of that conversation. Is that you sound jealous, you sound unlikable, you sound undesired by everybody around you. Because who would want to be around somebody like that? Nobody. You probably don't have any friends. Probably your own family don't even like you because they raised you. And I mean that. They raised you and said, oh no, honey. Oh no. And like literally, I really genuinely mean that. What is this little curl doing? I've been wondering that. It's kind of annoying me. But I'm just saying, like, it's long. I think I need to cut it. It's just longer than the rest. But anyway, I'm just saying, like, people are, like, when a girl does that to another girl, it is giving jealous. And I genuinely mean that because there's a lot of jealous bitches online. There's a lot of jealous bitches. Why? I don't know. Why can't you just love yourself? Why can't you just love yourself instead of being jealous of other women? I don't know. It's weird because I don't really get jealous. Like, once in a while I'll feel jealousy for like 1 or 2 seconds and I'll go, wait, no, I'm just gay. And then I become gay instead. And that's a lot better because, first of all, admiring a beautiful woman is what they're there for. They're not there for you to get angry at just because they're beautiful. Lots of women are beautiful. And to have jealous, negative energy really is showing them how much you hate them because you think they're beautiful. Because, I mean, every girl's experienced jealousy in their lives, and I'm sure guys do too, but it does come with hate. Because you're like, oh my god, why is she like this? Why does she look like this? Blah, blah, blah. And, you know, when I was younger, I did have issues with that. And I'm not going to lie to you. Now, I very, very rarely experience it. Which is good. I'm very comfortable with myself. I'm very comfortable looking at other women and going, yes, that is a beautiful woman. And that's it. You know, I mean, so first of all, it's never a competition because, first of all, if the guy or girl you want is, you know, having 2 people, they just need to choose their favorite. It's not a competition. It's just who's the best in terms of personality. I think, you know, if there's 2 beautiful women, the one with the best personality is going to win. Because she's funny, she's nice, she's this, she's that. And I genuinely think that the guy's gonna like her emotionally and physically instead of just physically. Because if you want a long-term relationship, it needs to be an emotional affair, not just a physical one. And I genuinely mean that. As someone who has a baby, I genuinely mean that. And I'm just saying, like, if you're trying to compete for a guy, that's not the guy for you. So I never see girls as competition. First of all, competing for what? The best? Because there's so many beautiful girls in the world. There is no such thing as the best. Every single person has preferences. Every single person has things that they like and things that they dislike. And to say that it's, you know, a competition, no. Because, you know, I don't care how beautiful you are. There's always a guy out there that's going to think a different girl is more beautiful. Which is fine. Because plenty of women are beautiful. It's not the end of the world. Like, there's many beautiful girls in the world. You're never going to be the best. I'm never going to be the best. Sally's never going to be the best. It just depends on who we're talking to. Okay? A black man from Africa is not going to think the same kind of beautiful as a white country boy. They're just not. You know? A tribal man who's never seen a white woman in his life is not going to have the same idea of beauty as someone from Japan. It's just not going to happen. It's a literal, it comes to preferences, personality type, likes and interests. Likes and interests is a big one. Because it requires conversation, conversational topics. In order to have a long-term relationship, you need to have a lot of conversations. Well, a happy long-term relationship. And in order to do that, you probably got to have things in common. If you don't have things in common, good luck. Now, you don't have to have everything in common, but at least a lot, enough. Because I don't know, man. I really don't. But, I don't know. My point is that women are beautiful and men are great. They're beautiful. I guess I could call them beautiful. Do they want to be called beautiful? I don't know. But I like everybody, so like when I get hate, it's weird cuz I don't do that. It's weird. But yeah, what I'm saying is all women are beautiful. Like literally I'll just look at every woman and oh, she's so beautiful. It's that easy. And genuinely that's how I am. And even with men, I'll just be like, "Oh my gosh, he's so cute." And, you know, whatever. If I like you, I like you. It doesn't mean nothing. And I just mean, when I say that, I don't mean like cute like I want to jump you, but I mean like human to human, like cute. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell you. Everybody's got their thing going on. I mean, you know, everyone finds some people more attractive than others. And I think it's an evolutionary, instinctual thing. And no, I don't think Ron is going to have the same type as Jeremy. Ha, see what I did there? But, Ron and Zach, there we go, are going to have two different types of women that they prefer. That's probably just how it's going to be. Or, you know, if you put 150 guys in a room, they're all going to prefer a different type of woman because that's just how it is. And it's never going to be a competition because whoever's meant for you is going to be with you. And what are you competing for if you have a husband? Absolutely fucking nothing. I'm just saying, like, you know, I don't know what to tell you. I don't even know what I'm rambling about, honestly. I'm just saying, like, every woman's gonna be beautiful to somebody. And that somebody is gonna be the person meant for you. So it will never be a competition if they're your soulmate. Your soulmate's always gonna choose you. They're always going to make you the most beautiful in the room because they love you. And it's that easy. Looking at people with love in your heart will always make them beautiful. And that's why I think everybody's beautiful, because I have so much love in my heart that I just think everybody's beautiful. And that's really it. Even old men. Like, I'll be like, oh, he's so old and cute. Not like I want to jump you cute, but like cute like a puppy dog. And that's okay. You know? And I just really mean that. Like, sometimes I'll look at an old man walking, I'm like, oh, he's so cute. He reminds me of my old dog. Because that's what he reminds me of. And genuinely, it's adorable. And genuinely, I don't understand, you know, people that have hate in their hearts to that point where they want to hurt people. Excuse me? That's weird. I don't get it. I mean, I do, but I don't. And it's just, I don't know. If you're an adult and you act like that, that's so weird. I don't know. But yeah, that's literally it. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about in this video. Other than everybody's beautiful. That's literally, maybe that should be the title. But I guess I'll see y'all in the next one. I don't even know. Everybody's got preferences. Everybody's fucking different. Like, I don't care. Like, a country boy's not gonna like me. I'm literally a goth chick that likes fucking all kinds of stuff. Like, I like metal, I like skulls. Like, what are we gonna have in common? I don't know. Maybe a lot. I don't know. I remember once there was a guy in a 10-gallon hat at Lowe's that gave me a compliment on my outfit. So maybe. I don't know. But, I don't know. What I'm just trying to say is, who gives a fuck? And I don't know, love everybody, because why are we hating, bruh? That's so crazy, bruh. But yeah, that's all. Bye.